Hey there, Dan Martell here, serial entrepreneur, investor, and creator of SaaS Academy. In this video, I want to share with you the 4 ways to incorporate SMS, text messaging essentially, into your sales and marketing funnels. And be sure to stay to the end. We're going to tell you how to get access to the 4 chat scripts templates. You essentially copy, paste, change some words, and you can send them out to get results in your business. They help me reduce my sales no-shows by 30% alone. That's just one of the chat scripts I'm going to share with you. So maybe you are frustrated that you're spending all this time and money generating leads and getting your appointments for your sales demos, but people are dropping off in there, or they're downloading a lead magnet, you don't hear from them, there's no shows going on in your sales process, or even worse, customers are loving your product, but you're not getting a feedback loop where they're leaving reviews on different review sites or providing testimonials. What I want to show you today is how I worked with Chris at Sales Message. He's one of my coaching clients in SaaS Academy, and we designed the SMS Advantage training, which showed, this guy sends 1 million messages a week through Sales Message and text messages, probably even more, almost probably getting close to a day. And the best practices that he believes are required to make SMS effective in your business. That's what we're going to talk about today, is kind of where you should put them, the right messages to send, and the hot principles you need to do this right. Let's get started. Number 1, 3 funnels. So at the end of the day, when I look at the landscape of operations, I say, where can we use SMS in the best possible way? There's really 3 places. Number 1 is on marketing to really warm up new opportunities. I'm going to talk to you about how to do that in a second. The second is around sales process, and for me, reducing no-shows. I think that is such low-hanging fruit for so many of you. And then the third one is around, customer success and creating those case studies, or even more importantly, reviews on review sites so that you can have your customers go in and kind of share your gospel of how great your product is, so that other people coming across that will feel more confident and excited about signing up for your solution. So those are the 3 areas. If you're sitting down with your team and you say, hey, I want to do SMS, where should I think of the opportunities? Go look at your marketing lead gen process and say, hey, could we do a text message here? Number 2, in our sales funnel, is there an appropriate way for us to ask a question? The answer is yes. I'm going to show you how to make sure that we reduce our no-shows. And then finally, we're getting customers that love our product. How do we prompt them at the right time using text messages to get some reviews and or case studies created for your marketing and sales team? Number 2, get the digits. Most of you have lead gen forms for webinars, for ebooks, for your trial signups that don't prompt for a phone number. So I'm going to give you a few tips to do this right. Number 1, on your sign up process, or any process regardless. Chris shared this in the training that we did. Essentially, you want to always add any high friction questions to a sign up on the second step of the sign up. So if somebody's registering for a webinar, you would ask them for their name and email on the registration page, and on the thank you page, essentially after they're registered, you might do something like, click here to be notified via text message when we go live. So they click it, they add their cell number, they hit save. Now they're going to get notified when they go live. So that's a really smart way of doing it. On your trial process, this is what I've always done, is in the form when they're signing up, you might have a checkbox that says click here for free phone support. When they click it, it asks them for their cell number, they enter it. Now all of a sudden you have the ability to text message them. So just think about it, is the getting the number has to make sense for the stage of where they're at. So why you're asking for that phone number has to make sense for the reason that they're giving you their contact info and you're asking for it. If you do that, you will get the digits. Number 3, short and sweet. So one thing that's totally different about SMS is from email or other different formats is that it's short, okay? What I mean by that, it's when you're chatting with somebody, think about how you chat with a friend. You might send 2 or 3 words and hit send, 2 or 3 more words and hit send. You don't send a whole paragraph worth of text. You don't sit there and go, all right, Friday night, I'm thinking we should do this and then do that and maybe invite this person, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, and then hit send. The person's gonna see that and go like, what are you doing? What you do instead is you send a little bit, you ask a question, et cetera. So to me, the right way to do text messaging is a chat sequence. It's short and sweet. And at the end of the day, this is the kicker, is you got to end with a question. So every time, sometimes the chat is just a question, is to initiate it, because That to me is how you're going to get people engaged is, hey, nice to meet you. Saw you sign up for a demo. Let me, do you have any questions before, do you have any questions? So these would be just examples. Do you have any questions before we jump on our call? Or is there anything specific you want to review before we get on our call? Or, hey, John, I noticed you just got past your 30-day trial and you guys added 15 different reports. It looks like you guys are doing well. Would love a review, link to the review. These are like short, quick examples. I'm going to give you some more templates at the end, but that you can use to keep the conversation short and sweet. Just boom, 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 question mark. That'll get things engaged. Number 4, catch the drop off. So the way I think about this is it's kind of like a trapeze artist, right? They're swinging, they're with their partners and they're doing all their tricks and stuff. But if something happens and they miss the catch, there is a net underneath them to catch the person so they don't fall to their death. To me, it's the same thing when we think about SMS, is what is the right place when you look at a funnel? Where is the right place to introduce this? To me, it would be where you're expecting a reply for them, and typically there's a high drop-off rate, right? So that may be if you send out a proposal and they didn't get back to you yet, or that might be that they filled out an application for a demo, but they didn't book their call. Whatever it is, there's a spot in your funnel where they didn't complete a step, and that's a perfect opportunity for you to prompt them with a question, okay? So for the proposal one, it's simple. It's like, did you get a chance to review the proposal with your team? Question mark. Or for the sales funnel is, can you please let me know if anything comes up before our call next Tuesday? So to schedule our call. That to me is like these beautiful places where you have the opportunity to prompt the person, but also set the expectation that you're waiting and you're paying attention. And I also have learned that over the years, especially in a sales capacity, is that if you can go omni-channel, okay? And omni-channel for me is Facebook, LinkedIn, chat, in-app messages, and email. Those are 5 different channels. And if you have partners involved, having the partner get involved, you're going to increase your conversion rate because they know or they feel like, oh man, I did commit to that and I can't hide. Some people ignore emails, but if you send a text message, they know, they're like, oh, he's really waiting on that. I got to get back to him. So catch the drop off will help you increase the movement through your funnel. Number 5, automate the flow. So this is a no-brainer. The easiest way to automate your SMS messaging is to using Zapier. Zapier or Zapier, whatever way you want to pronounce it, it's the glue of the internet. If you don't know about this, I don't know what you're doing with your software business, because to me, it is the tool that connects all your different systems. And one of the coolest part is that any stage or event that happens in another tool, and that could be your CRM tool through HubSpot or Pipedrive, or it could be in your email marketing tool like, ActiveCampaign or HubSpot or whatever you're using, you can trigger the SMS notification. You can trigger an event in whatever tool. I highly recommend you check out salesmessage.com. It's what we use at our companies. It's awesome. Chris is the founder. Yes, I'm biased because I coach him, but he's not paying me to say this. He doesn't even know I'm saying this. But it is just a really clean, simple tool. It kind of allows you to create a chat conversation in SMS on the web. So you can have multiple text message conversations going on at once in the app, but all the triggering of when those messages get sent are done through automation. So 5 key strategies that you need to incorporate SMS into your marketing and sales funnel. Number 1, the 3 funnels: lead gen, no-shows, and reviews. Number 2, get the digits. Number 3, short and sweet. 4, catch the drop-off. And number 5, automate the flow. As I mentioned at the beginning, I want to share with you an exclusive resource, which is the 4 SMS chat scripts that you can copy and paste. They're essentially templates right into your business. Just change a few words and it'll work for you. As I mentioned at the beginning, it actually reduced our no-shows for our sales process by over 30%. Also talks about how to get reviews from the customers and how to warm up new clients via your marketing funnels. Just click the link below and download that. Those are the top ones that Chris has identified. Again, sending over 1 million messages a month from salesmessage.com. And if you like this video, be sure to softly tap the like button, subscribe to the channel. If there's anybody that you care about that this video could serve, feel free to share it with them directly. As per usual, I want to challenge you to live a bigger life and a bigger business, and I'll see you next Monday. Click the link download to click the link below